It's your girl Tiffany, my Malicious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond. Also known as your modern day nun, one who isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on today. If y'all would be so kind, so please like, share, and subscribe. It will be greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign, so please take the messages that apply. Leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading can apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be pertaining to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. With that being said, guys, we are going to get started. I do hope y'all are doing well, as I said. So let's get to your overall messages, guys, okay? The first card you have here is everything is going to be okay. Okay? Satanic powers that be, attitude of gratitude, life purpose, soul purpose, destiny, divine mission, oppression, hermit. Okay, well, I have multiple messages on this card. Okay, the overall message is what makes you happy. Okay, collective with that card. Okay, we have stability here, big bad bullies. Once you're awake, it's hard to ever trust again. This world is evil and evil lives. Moving forward and never looking back. A couple of these I feel like came out together. There's something here. Hold on, guys. Moving forward and never looking back. They get mad and hate you when they can't control or manipulate you for their own ill will. Finding your happy place. Now, I think that's exactly how it's supposed to go, okay? Yeah. Okay, so Spirit is saying everything's going to be okay. You have the satanic powers that be here, attitude of gratitude, life purpose, soul purpose, destiny, divine mission, oppression, what makes you happy, stability, big bad bullies. Once you're awake, it's hard to ever trust again. This world is evil and evil lives. Moving forward and never looking back. They get mad and hate you when they can't control or manipulate you for their own ill will, and finding your happy place, guys. Okay, so I definitely feel like if you have been, you know, juggling, struggling, if you felt stuck or stagnant, dealing with some type of dilemmas or discrepancies or delays or just burdens and hardships, problematic situations, okay, whatever it is that you've been going through, okay, in your life, okay, in whatever area of your life, Spirit is saying that everything is going to be okay, guys, okay? I feel like with the satanic powers that be being here, I feel like there's a higher up of individuals who may have some type of power, authority, leadership. This could be elitist. This could be the wickedness in high places. Spirit is specifically seeing the satanic powers that be, which could likely tie into the shadow government or something like that, or what have you. I definitely feel like there's just higher echelons of individuals who could be targeting you, attacking you, making your life a living hell, making things harder for you, and different things like that, or what have you. But Spirit wants you to have the attitude of gratitude, guys, okay? This is basically having thanks and appreciation for what you have, as well as what you have yet to receive, okay? As well as the things that you want, that you wish for, you hope for, you dream of, you pray for, you're manifesting, and different things like that, okay? Having an attitude of gratitude, guys, okay? Giving thanks to your archangels, your guardian angels, your galactic beings, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your fairies, you know what I'm saying? Like, whoever it is that you believe in, the almighty most high gods, guys, okay? And y'all probably heard me say that is plural, okay? Because there's more than one God. Y'all are told, y'all are taught, y'all are indoctrinated to believe that there's only one God and there are multiple gods, okay? But, you know, we're not here for a Sunday school or something like that, or what have you. But yeah, it's gods, okay? Elohim means gods, okay? As in plural, more than one, okay? But we're talking about the creator gods, okay? There are many gods, okay? Even besides, you know, Elohim or what have you. But anyway, like I said, this is not Sunday school, okay? I feel like y'all are focused on your life purpose, collective, your soul purpose, your destiny, your divine mission. Okay, maybe this is what is important to you right now. Spirit is saying, okay, if you were not aware previously, to me saying this is what you should be focused on or what have you. Because Spirit is saying everything is going to be okay. Okay, it may not look like it. It definitely don't feel like it. You know what I'm saying? Many of us can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, as it relates to the things that we are dealing with in our life at this time, or what have you guys. Okay, but I feel like there's something significant to your life purpose, your soul purpose, your destiny, your divine mission. Okay. As it relates to you, okay, and I get it. For those of us who are middle age and major things, miraculous things, progressive things, successful things haven't happened for us yet. It's like, psh, yeah, okay, or what have you. But that doesn't mean you don't have a life purpose. That doesn't mean you don't have a soul purpose, a destiny, a divine mission, okay? And that's going to look different for different people, guys, okay? But that energy is here. With oppression being here, I feel like you are being oppressed, okay? You're being oppressed by the satanic powers that be, okay? And oppression comes in many different shapes, forms, and fashions. It's almost, the word oppression is almost like saying abundance, okay? Like, I feel like when people say oppression, they may feel that oppression is like one specific thing. Just like when you say abundance, most people think, okay, money or what have you, but abundance is more than just money, okay? It's yeah, it can be finances, money, resources, but it also can be stability, it could be security, it could be safety, it could be friendships, it could be guidance, it could be support, it could be guidance, education. It could be a multitude of different things, okay? How something can be abundance, how abundance can come into your life. I feel like oppression is one of those things, okay? Oppression is one of those words where, like, I feel like people who are being oppressed in some type of way, these are people who are under attack, physically, mentally, emotionally, psychologically. These are people who are, people are trying to silence, people are being abusive towards, people are isolating, people are targeting. So the word oppression happens in many different ways, okay? People who have been enslaved are oppressed. People who have been entrapped are oppressed. People who have been abused, whether physically, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, are being oppressed. People who have been silenced, blackballed, shunned, are being oppressed. You know what I'm saying? So oppression is in many different ways, shape, form, or fashion, but you are dealing with some type of oppression in your life, collective, and this is because of the satanic powers that be, okay? Which is likely the reason why I feel like whoever you are, collective, you like coffee, because I'm seeing a coffee cup here on this card here, which is the overall energy of the Hermit card. I feel like whoever you are, you're in hermit mode. So you're to yourself, you're by yourself, you're on your own, you're all alone, collective, okay? You may not have any friends, families, or lovers in your life, okay? You could be naturally introverted. Maybe you live alone. You could even work alone, okay? You spend a lot of your time alone, okay? You could be in solitude, seclusion, isolation, whether this is by force or by choice or what have you. But you are in hermit mode. You're somebody who maybe thinks a lot. You go within, you research, you study, you pray, you manifest, you meditate, and different things as such. Okay, I feel like you spend so much time alone. You have a lot of time to reflect on things. You have a lot of time to soul search and different things like that, or what have you. But I definitely feel like I am seeing self-employed, okay? Some of you may be striving to have a small business or something like that. You could be self-employed, or you're like an independent contractor. You work for yourself. You definitely are someone who work from home, Spirit is saying. So you definitely do spend a lot of time alone. You are in hermit mode. You're to yourself, you're by yourself, you're on your own, you're all alone, collective, okay? Many of you could also be single or celibate or what have you. But I feel like right now in the space that you're in your life, even though it may be some uncomfortability, some unhappiness, and different things like that. You're doing what makes you happy, okay? Even if that's on a small level. For somebody that you may not be able to do nothing more, that you like other than go outside and plant flowers. For somebody else, it may be reading a good book or watching a good movie. You're doing what makes you happy, writing or something like that, or doing arts and crafts or something like that, okay? I feel like you want to make yourself proud, though, okay? So I feel like you are focusing on things, to doing the things that make you happy while in hermit mode, while working from home, while being self-employed, while being all alone and by yourself, guys, okay? And you do have to be strong to be alone, okay? Not everybody is able to accomplish such a thing, Spirit is saying, okay? So I'm seeing stability here, guys, okay? I feel like you all could be striving for some type of stability. This could be financial stability. This could be just stability or security in life in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Maybe stability is coming in for you. Maybe you already have stability and you're trying to maintain and hold on to that stability or what have you. But there's a significance here to stability here, okay? But you got big bad bullies here, okay? These big bad bullies are oppressing you, okay? I feel like these big bad bullies are the satanic powers that be, okay? They could be doing things to attack or affect your stability. They're doing things to oppress you, collective, and they're attacking you when you're in hermit mode. You're no bother to anyone. You're to yourself, by yourself, on your own, all alone. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you don't live in sin, as they call it. You're not committing crimes. You're not all up and down the highways and the byways. You're not inserting yourself in people's lives. Nobody can say that you are a problem, that you're bothering them, that you're clingy, that you're needy, that you're always asking for something, you always begging. Nobody can say that you are a bother, you a nuisance, they tired of you interfering in their life, you know what I'm saying, or anything like that. You're in hermit mode. You're to yourself and you by yourself, yet these people are oppressing you. Yet these big bad bullies want to attack your stability in some type of way, okay? And many of you may have next to nothing, a little of nothing, or nothing at all, okay? You're just somebody who's focused on your life purpose, your soul purpose, your destiny, your divine mission, okay? Which it seems like the satanic powers that be, these big bad bullies, they don't want you to do so, okay? Which could be the reason why they're also still oppressing you in some type of way. Yet, no matter what you're going through, you do have the attitude of gratitude. You have gratitude and appreciation for what you do have. So even if you don't have anything else in the world, maybe you have no love, you have no support, you have no family, you have no friends, you have no spouse, partner, or lover, or something like that, but you got food in your mouth, and you know what I'm saying, you might live in a rundown shack or something like that, but it's a roof over your head. So if that's all you got today, then you have gratitude for that. You understand what I'm saying? If you're someone who is, say, homeless or what have you, but you got a vehicle and that's all you got, you know what I'm saying, and everything you own is in your vehicle, you got gratitude that you at least have that vehicle to be in and you're not actually on the streets or what have you, okay? If you're in a situation where you don't have nothing and nobody at all, but you got a little part-time or full-time job, whatever type of job you have, but it's just enough money to get you something to eat and pay for you a hotel room every night or what have you, you have gratitude for that, okay? Whatever your gratitude is for, okay, depending on your situation, you have the attitude of gratitude, okay? But I definitely feel like with the satanic powers that be in this oppression and them being big bad bullies to you, I feel like your life has been made hard on purpose. Like it's been strategically set up. It's been strategically done, okay? And this is the reason why once you are awake, like I feel like a lot of people got over on you before you were awakened, when you were asleep, when you were dumbed down, when you were brainwashed, when you were under mind control for some of you all, okay? But I definitely feel like you have surpassed that, okay? The veil has been lifted from your eyes. And this is the reason why Spirit is saying once you're awake, it's hard for you to ever trust again, because once you're awake, you can't go back to sleep. See, they can't rockabye baby you back to sleep anymore. They can still use mind control tactics to manipulate your thoughts, to manipulate your dreams, to manipulate your actions, to manipulate your mind and different things like that or what have you. But they can no longer put that veil back over your eyes. They can't make you not know what you have come to know, what you have awakened to. This is the reason why it's hard to ever trust again, because once you awake, you realize everything that you have ever been told is a lie. You realize that all the people that you looked up to, that you thought were leaders, that you thought were professionals, that you thought were righteous and upstanding, that you thought were Christians, they were all a lie. They blatantly lied to you to your face while forcing you to be open and honest and truthful to them. Okay? So once you're awake, it's hard for you to ever trust again. Spirit is saying this world is evil and evil lives. Period, point blank. And that's what's just matter of fact, guys, okay? But you are trying to move forward, collective, okay? Your past does not represent your present or your future, okay? Your past is in your past, okay? You are moving forward, so you are focused on today, and you are striving for, your future, okay? So you're moving forward, and you're never looking back. You're never going back. You don't want nothing or nobody from your past or what have you, because if anything from your past was all that good, then you would still be there, but you're not. Nobody and nothing from your past is even in your life right now. So why in the hell would you go backwards to something from your damn past that is not currently in your life right now? Okay? Obviously, it ain't for you. So you're moving forward and you're never looking back. Okay? But the enemy gets mad and they hate you. Why? Because they can't control you. They can no longer control you. They know that they can no longer manipulate you. They know that you know the truth. They know that you are awake and aware. Okay? See, they want to control and manipulate you for their own ill will. And because they can't do that, they are mad at you, collective. They hate you, collective. But seems like they was bloody mad all along, because they have always hated on you, collective. They have always been hateful and spiteful towards you, collective, if you look back over your life. But we living in the present and we striving towards the future, so it don't even matter. You still living, you still breathing, you still here, and you still moving forward, okay? And I feel like you are well on your way to finding your happy place, okay? Wherever that may be. Okay, however that may look for you, collective. Okay, you may not even know where your happy place is or what your happy place look like, collective. Okay, but I feel like you are well on your way. Okay, so that's what's going on, collective. We're gonna get some further clarification for the situation. Y'all be sure to like, share, and subscribe and comment, because that is your free way of showing your support to help grow your this channel, guys. Okay. So to clarify, everything is going to be okay. Spirit is saying don't believe in the hype. Believe in unicorns, okay? Spirit is saying it is better for you to believe in unicorns than it is for you to believe the hype of the enemies, your oppressors, your haters, the ops, the trolls, the agents of chaos, the bullies, the gang stalkers, the gaslighters around you, okay? Why? Because it's nothing but lies, deception, and manipulation. That's the energy that they work in all day, every day, twice on Sunday. Lies, deception, and manipulations, trickery, fuckery, and thievery, okay? Spirit is saying the ops around you are gaslighting you, collective. I told you they're full of trickery. They are targeting you. They're emotionally abusing you, collective. They're playing mind games with you, collective. This is a mind control game. Okay? They're gang stalking you, collective. Mind control and gang stalking, okay? So don't believe the hype. Believe in unicorns, collective, okay? Everything is going to be okay, but your enemy want to make you feel like that everything is not going to be okay, that it's doom and gloom, that it's crisis mode, that you stuck, that you stagnant, that you restricted, that you're unable to move, you're unable to get ahead, you're unable to have happiness and fulfillment in your life, you're unable to have a peace of mind. See, that's what the enemy wants you to believe. That's what the enemy wants you to think. That's the reason why they work in lies, deception, and manipulation every day. They got to play mind games with you. They get a kick, they rock it soft off of emotionally abusing you, collective, gaslighting you, collective, tricking you, collective. Yeah, satanic powers they be. Why? They ain't nothing but the devil. Ain't nobody mad but the devil. Okay? They're the devil, collective. They are trained to the devil. They have been embodied by the devil. Okay? They are being controlled. Their vessel is being controlled by the devil, collective. Okay? We could be talking about witches and warlocks. Okay? And some more shit, okay? Spirit say evil is as evil does. These people are evil and wicked to the core. They're toxic. Tumultuous individuals is full of lust, temptations, and desires, with them being chained to the devil here, perverse as individuals, okay, who are in their south node, their shadow side, their dark side, collective. They could belong to wicked cults, witch covens, secret societies, but they're definitely sellouts, collective. The rabbit hole goes deep when it comes to the satanic powers that be, okay? They're a part of the occult, dark arts, cabal, the boule, okay? They into the voodoo and black magic, okay? We're talking about the satanic powers that be here, the elites here. The devil. Okay. To clarify, attitude or gratitude, collective. So that's what you up against. The satanic powers that be in the devil. Yet somehow every day you got to get up and muster up the strength to have the attitude of gratitude. And that's why the Wheel of Fortune is here. No matter what you are going through, collective, the Wheel of Fortune is in the upright and is turning in your favor in every aspect of your life. Now, the Wheel of Fortune talk about many different things, okay? Obviously, most people hear fortune, okay? So, yes, the Wheel of Fortune can speak of fortunes, like your finances, money, resources, turning for the better in your favor, collective. It can talk about windfalls and better luck and promotions and raises and advances and loans and inheritances and savings and wills and trusts and jobs and careers and hobbies and trades and educations and things like that. But things are looking up, collective. This Wheel of Fortune is turning in every aspect of your life. So it's more than just about some fortunes or luck, collective. Okay? The Wheel of Fortune speaks to, like I said, many different things. The Wheel of Fortune talk about life cycles, life changes, good karma, good juju. Okay, it's turning in various different areas of your life. Okay, but it's in the upright. Okay, so it's turning in your favor, collective. Okay. Spirit, clarify this life purpose, soul purpose, destiny. Spirit is saying stay true to yourself. Stay true to yourself and your beliefs, okay? This is all about your heart's desires, your passions, your goals, your creativity, your artistry, doing what you love, collective. You're somebody who is 100% real, okay? And your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, your desires, your manifestations are 100% real. And Spirit wants you to stay true to that, okay? True to yourself and your beliefs, okay? And this is the reason why your life purpose, your soul purpose, your destiny, and your divine mission come up. Because those are things that specifically cater to you. Specifically designed for you, collective, okay? So no man, no woman, no beast, no evil, no wickedness can take that from you, okay? No matter how much they try to oppress you, collective, okay? I'm seeing oppression. Oppression here, I'm saying keep your distance, stay away from the enemy, okay? Spirit is saying choose your friends, your family, your lovers, confidants, associates, business partners wisely. When people show you who they really are, believe them, collective. Okay? Step away from those who don't serve your highest good or have your best interest at heart here, okay? I'm going to get another card here on this. What is this oppression? Yeah. We're going to set this to the side and see if this goes somewhere else. We got the Monarch Programming card here, collective. They have oppressed you by way of government experimentation, satanic ritual abuse, beta sex kitten programming, mind control, MK Ultra, brainwashing, remote neural monitoring, neurolinguistic programming, militarized silent weapons, touchless torture weapons, psychological torture, psychological trauma, psychological operations of any kind. Okay? Microwave weapons. Collective. Brainwashing, brain mapping. Collective. Artificial intelligence manipulations and persuasions. Collective. This is how they have oppressed you. This is why you're enduring oppression, collective, because of this Monarch programming, because of MK Ultra mind control, collective. That's why you're in hermit mode, collective. You could be a water sign, okay? Or you have water in your chart somewhere, okay? You may be a Pisces, collective, coming out on this hermit card. Do what makes you happy. Make yourself proud, collective. Okay. You're someone who is highly intuitive, okay? But you could also have, you could be sensitive, have a, but all of that is wrapped up in the water sign energy. Intuitive, sensitive, affectionate, psychic, mutable, okay? Going with the flow. Okay, but you're also someone who is loving and caring and giving, affectionate, attentive type of individual, and people take advantage of that. People use, abuse, and manipulate that for their own ill wills, collective. But this is your energy, collective. You are in hermit mode, collective. You could work from home. You could be self-employed. You could be striving to be a small business owner, collective. But you're doing what makes you happy, collective, even if you're only able to do so on a very, small scale at this time. Okay. Spirit, clarify stability. So I'm seeing here, success is doing ordinary things extraordinarily well. Collective, whatever it is that you do, I feel like stability is coming into your life if you don't already have stability, collective, because you're going to be successful by doing ordinary things, collective. But whatever it is that you're doing, you do it extraordinarily well, collective, okay? This is about you showing the world how worthy you are, okay? Choosing yourself, not sitting around waiting on somebody else to choose you, okay? So you could have something, you could be creative, you have some type of abilities, you may have a trade, you may have some type of skill, talent, you could be an artist of some kind. This could tap into your careers or your hobbies, collective. But you're shining bright like the diamond that you are, okay, collective, because you was meant to be a superstar. You were meant to be seen. You were meant to be heard. You were meant to be known, collective. You are somebody, collective, and you don't need nobody else's permission or approval, okay, to be somebody, collective. Yeah. I feel like we're going to put this keep your distance, stay away from the enemy here on this big bad bullies here. Okay? When people show you who they really are, believe them, collective. You've got people who are bullying, doing things to bully you, collective. Yeah. I'm also seeing the witchy twitchy card here as well. With this, okay? So like I told you, these people are into the dark arts. Rituals, black magic, human sacrifices, animal sacrifices, blood sacrifices, very sinister individuals, okay? They could be sending you the evil eye, doing love spells, sex magic, doing spells and curses and hexes on you. They're into the craft, though. Very evil individuals. These could be Satanists. They could belong to some type of witch coven, okay? Secret society. They're into voodoo. My witchy twitchy card talks about persons doing into the dark arts, doing dark magic on you, these big bad bullies here, okay? Keep your distance, stay away from the enemies. Yeah. To clarify, once you're awake, it's hard to ever trust again. This world is evil and evil lives, collective. We got the Three of Swords here. This is the reason why you've endured a lot of heartache, heartbreak, sadness, sorrow, misery, pain, anguish. You've dealt with betrayal, tears, breakups, collective. Okay, hurt feelings, collective. Lying, deceptions, manipulations, trickery, disappointment, misery. Okay, you've dealt with a lot of loss in your life, collective. But Spirit is saying your life is a movie. This is the reason why you are awake now. See, they never wanted you to wake up. They never wanted you to know the true, collective. But you woke up and they've been shook up ever since, collective. This is the reason why once you are awake, it's hard for you to ever trust again, because you now are aware that this world is evil. And this evil lives, collective. And this evil been up in your face all along, collective. Spirit is saying your life is a movie. You are living the real life Truman Show, collective. You never seen that movie with Jim Carrey and it called The Truman Show? That is your life, collective. Everybody that was in Truman's life was a paid actor. From his wife to his fucking parents, to his co-workers, to his friends. Everybody was a fucking op. Spirit says it's a setup. You was used for some type of experimentation. You endured some type of trauma. This is because of the corrupt government. Your entire life is a lie, collective. The ops and the sellouts are all around you, collective. It's a whole psyop. Paid actors and staged events has been your entire life, okay? This is illegal harassment. This is unfair, unjust, unorthodox. This is a hate crime. This is cruel and unusual. Okay? This is illegal surveillance. harassment, invasion of one's privacy and human rights. You've endured this your entire life, collective. You can have a fake family. You've had fake family, fake friends, fake lovers, all staged events in your life, collective. And this is the reason why you're so heartbroken, because you are awake and aware of this now. Look, Three of Swords. With your life is a movie. Collective, you've been exploited for money all your life. Somebody in Hollywood knows your entire story right now. I have scripted your entire life in their shows and their fucking movies, and they never paid you a fucking dime. They've been doing this your entire life, collective. They've been stealing your work, stealing your energy, stealing your creativity for their goddamn stuff your entire life. They thought you were gonna never fucking know. And they still watching you. They still trying to control you. They still trying to manipulate you, collective. Your life is still a movie. Somebody plan to make a movie out of your fucking life and get millions of fucking dollars off of it, and you don't get shit. This is what they've been doing your entire life, collective. That's what they didn't want you to wake up to realize. That's what they didn't want you to wake up to know the truth. You're moving forward and you're never looking back, collective. Then I tell you, you're under surveillance 24/7. Some of y'all thought y'all started being targeted when you awakened. When you went through an awakening and your entire life shifted, everybody around you switched up, changed up. You thought you started being targeted then. What you don't know is you've been a target all your life. What they did is flip the switch, hit a keystroke, and just made you aware that you were being targeted. But technically you were being watched, you were being tracked, you and traced your entire life, collective. So you was being tracked and traced well before they came out with HR 6666. This is the Wi-Fi card here. Okay? This is about hackers and trackers, stalkers, whackers, tapping, spying, ops watching, remote monitoring, hidden cameras, spyware, illegal technology, Wi-Fi, artificial intelligence, harassment, illegal surveillance, 24/7, collective. That has been your life. You have dealt with this oppression your entire fucking life. It might sound outlandish, but I swear to God, what the satanic powers that be have done to you could destroy every fucking empire that they have. The entire fucking government. Every fucking industry that have exploited you, all of them need to be stripped of their positions, titles, roles, wealth, privilege, and everything. For whoever this reading is resonating with, these people owe you millions of billions of fucking dollars. And I'm not exaggerating here. I'm not over exaggerating. But guess what? The interesting thing is, because you can't get a life back. You can't get all those years that they stole from you. So technically, there's no cap. There's no amount of money. There's no number. You know how people be like, oh, everybody got a number? Fuck that. There's no amount of money that could pay for the pain, the sorrow, the misery, the anguish. That could get you all those years back, the best years of your life back. Spirit say, pay attention to the enemy subliminal witch language, collective. Spirit clarify, moving forward and never looking back. Moving forward and never looking back. Okay? I feel like you are listening to your intuition. You got the high priestess here, collective. This is that holy grail between worlds type of energy, north node type of energy. You being tapped in, tuned into your higher self, being one with the Most High, with the divine, with the galactic extraterrestrial beings, your archangels, your guardian angels, your spirit guides. Okay? Because whoever you are, collective, I feel like you know secret information, secret knowledge, occultic knowledge. See, it's ancient wisdoms and codes inside of you in your DNA, collective. So you know secret things, hidden things, occultic knowledge. in different things, collective. You're highly intuitive, naturally empathic, psychic, wise, knowledgeable. See, they tried to suppress you being able to use a higher percent of your brain, collective. They tried to suppress your knowledge and your enlightenment and your wisdom, collective, and your intuition and your psychic abilities, collective, and all your otherworldly spiritual gifts and abilities, supernatural abilities, collective. This is the reason why the satanic powers that be, the devil, been oppressing you all your life. This is why the government been experimenting on you. They never wanted you to know. This is the reason why they put you under fucking mind control. They never wanted you to know. They made you believe that you was a nothing from and a nobody from nowhere, collective. But it's just not the truth. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like, collective, you have decided to be the change that you wishing to see in the world. Okay, I feel like you are doing what what makes you happy. Okay, you're making your own kind of music in a sense. Okay, even those of you that's not into music, this is just about you living your life the way you want to live. Okay, doing things the way you want to do it. Okay, whether you're somebody into some type of artistry or anything or not, if you are like into arts or you creative in some type of way, you're a free agent, you're an independent artist and things like that. You need to stay that way. Okay, don't sell your soul or your ass to nobody for nothing. You ain't got to do that. As much as these bitches have used you and abused you and what they owe you, still you ain't got to do nothing. Spirit clarify, and that's the reason why they hate you, collective. That's the reason why they mad now, collective. That's the reason why they hate you, collective, because they can't control or manipulate you for their own ill will. Yeah. Yeah. Look, the world. Then I tell you, it's a completion, bitch. The world is about something, there being a completion, something coming to an end, something that has gone full cycle. A completion of something, a successful completion or ending of something, collective. That's why they mad. That's why they hate you. They get mad and they hate you when they can no longer control you or manipulate you for their own ill wills, collective. Look, you wouldn't even think these cards were coming out together. The world, the sun, and the tower, bitch. There being some type of completion or ending to this cycle of them being able to control you and manipulate you has allowed you to shine like the sun that you are. You are my sun. Shine. And that's what you are doing, collective. And that's what you are about to do. But it is causing a tower moment for these people, collective. This happiness, abundance, this new beginning that is coming into your life, that is meant to come into your life, collective, and is causing a tower moment for them. That's the reason why we look around. There's so much chaos and tragedy and sudden upheavals and problematic situations and disruptions, destructions, deceptions. Okay, things is happening all of a sudden out the blue, collective. Yeah, but there has been a completion, an ending, which has caused that major tower that's caused chaos and tragedy, collective. Okay. But you are going to find your happy place, collective, with this sun being here. Like I said, the sun is all about happiness, abundance, new beginnings, fulfillment, fresh starts, second chances in life. It can even speak of passion, love, and romance, collective. And guess what? You have grown through. This say grow through what you go through. You grew through what you went through, collective. And you blossom into this beautiful flower. You see how this sunflower looking just like this sun on here. Grow through what you go through. Okay, collective. You're nobody's victim, slave, puppet, patsy. You're going to overcome your haters, collective. You're going to stand against your oppressors, collective. And you're going to shine like the sun. When you find your happy place, collective. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, we got here, stop letting the enemy or no good people with bad intentions lie to you and think for you, collective. That's what's going on here, though, y'all. That's what's going on here. Spirit, clarify everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. We don't believe in the hype, believe in unicorns. Everything is going to be okay, okay? Because I feel like these people have been abusive towards you, collective. Spirit is saying everything is going to be okay. Look, Five of Swords here. Because these people have been abusive towards you, hostile towards you. They've been plotting, planning, and scheming on you, collective. They've caused a lot of conflict and defeat in your life. They wanted to defeat you, collective. Spirit is saying everything is going to be okay. Even though you've dealt with a lot of conflict and defeat. Spirit, clarify satanic powers that be. Clarify these satanic powers that be with the devil. Satanic powers that be with the devil. Satanic powers that be with the devil. These liars, deceivers, manipulators, and con artists, they in mental conflict, collective. Whoever these satanic powers that be with the devil here, okay? They liars and cheaters and thieves, manipulators and con artists. They cloak and conceal themselves. They're wearing masks. They're not who they appear to be, collective. These are cowardly individuals who do things under false pretenses, collective. And they sneaking and creeping around trying to get away with something, collective, because they're very strategic and they only care about their own self-interest. But the Seven of Swords, like I said, is about deceptions, manipulations, trickery, thievery, fuckery, collective, and they are in mental conflict. I feel like because of the lies, the deceptions, the manipulations, and trickery, they are the satanic powers that be. This devil, they're in mental conflict. Over this, collective, attitude of gratitude. Attitude of gratitude, collective. Some of y'all can have host wishes or dreams coming true. Yeah. I'm seeing the Nine of Water with the Nine of Earth. Okay. The Nine of Water is about emotional fulfillment, satisfaction, okay, happiness, hopes, wishes, dreams coming true. The Nine of Earth is you being stable, secure, you being self-sufficient, abundant, and independent, collective. Hard work's paying off, okay? You being content in some type of way, okay? Some type of abundance could be coming in for you, collective. Spirit, clarify life purpose, soul purpose, destiny, divine mission. Something about communication that, like, there's something with communication that you may find some type of success, triumph, or victory in, or recognition in, collective. There also could be something about travel, air travel, or something like that. But I feel like it's communication. I'm seeing the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Fire, and the Six of Fire, okay? Okay, the Eight of Fire can speak of swift, fast communication, messages, news, information, things falling into alignment, taking off in some type of way, progress, different things like that, or what have you. The Six of Fire speaks of success, triumph, victory, and public recognition, okay? Reaching some type of milestone. It's a confidence boost, okay? Achieving some type of goals or something like that, or what have you guys, okay? So I feel like some of you, your life purpose may have something to do with, like, or a soul purpose or divine mission or destiny. One of those is definitely in communications in some type of way, collective, okay? With oppression and the mind control card here, we got justice here, okay? So these are persons in government, persons in power, authority, leadership. I'm also seeing a fire sign man wanted to come out with this, okay? So like I said, the justice card can speak from anything from the courts to law enforcement to politicians and things or what have you. But with this King of Fire being here, there could be a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo masculine, okay, who have been oppressing you in some type of way, doing some type of mind control on you, collective, okay? Yeah. I'm also seeing, let's see. Spirit, clarify Hermit energy. Clarify the Hermit. Clarify Hermit, collective. Yeah. Some something different may be significant to a large amount of wealth or abundance, and some type of trips, journeys, travels, or vehicle or transportation or something like that, guys. Okay, Spirit, clarify this Hermit energy. Do what makes you happy. Make yourself proud. So I feel like you're in this strength energy, collective, okay? Like I told you, you got to be strong to be alone, okay? And I feel like y'all have definitely endured a lot where you've had nothing but strength, courage, faith, confidence, collective. Because you didn't have anybody else to support you, to have your back, to stand alongside of you, to fight for you, to speak up for you. You know what I'm saying? You've had to stand your ground against your haters, oppressors, the naysayers, the bullies, the ops, the trolls, the agents of chaos, the gang stalkers, the gaslighters, and everything, collective. And that takes a lot of strength, okay? But that comes from courage. That comes from faith, okay? Strength card also speaks to endurance. You are somebody who has endured a lot, collective. So, okay? I'm also seeing a temperance card here. So you're in strength, this says strength, and this card says patience, which is the temperance card, okay? The temperance card is all about, you are someone who is tempered, okay? You've been perfecting balance, doing things in moderation, having patience, collective. The temperance card also speaks of tranquility. It speaks of faith and hope. It speaks of all of those things, collective. But I do feel like you could be an earth angel, collective. You could be a star seed, a highly sensitive indigo. You definitely have a divine angelic connection to the spirit realm, to the Most High. And this is the energy that you have been in while in Hermit mode, collective. I feel like with this stability here, there's something here. I'm seeing that Wheel of Fortune again. I'm seeing the High Priestess in the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. I also seen that a Ten of Earth and a Chariot card here as well. That wants to come out on stability, collective, okay? This is the energy that you are meant to be in, collective. Spirit, clarify these big bad bullies. I'm seeing the moon here. So I feel like these big bad bullies of yours, okay? The spirit is saying keep your distance, stay away from the enemy that's in this hocus pocus, this witchy twitchy energy here. They've been doing a lot of sneaky manipulative things behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind your back, collective, okay? Yeah, I'm seeing moon, and I'm also seeing star here. Some of you all could have some very popular, famous, wealthy, or celebrity persons who has been working in secret against you. The moon with the star here, okay? Yeah, these big bad bullies of yours could be celebrities, collective, and they've been sneaking and creeping around behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind your back, collective. Doing moon magic on you, doing a multitude of different type of witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, or voodoo on you, collective. Because we know that the moon cards speak of secret things, hidden things, what's done in the dark. Shady people, dirty dealings, illusions, fear, cover up, criminal activity, okay? These persons who are in this star energy, and there's a 17 on this star card. There could be up to 17 different superstars, celebrities, persons in the spotlight, well-known, famous individuals who've been working in secret against you, collective. And this is why Spirit is saying, keep your distance and stay away from the enemy, okay? These people are your enemies, collective, okay? For some reason, they're jealous, envious, and intimidated by you, in competition with you, okay? And you ain't done nothing to these damn people, but they big bad bullies, collective, and they in this witchy twitchy energy. They're into the dark arts. They're into the occult. They've been casting spells and curses on you, collective. This is being done to you by celebrities, persons with some type of star status, superstars, celebrities, famous people, wealthy people, okay, rich people, okay. Yeah. Spirit, clarify once you wake up, it's hard to ever trust again. This world is evil and evil lives. Once you wake up, it's hard to ever trust again. This world is evil and evil lives. Yeah. You know the truth, collective. Ace of Air. You know the truth. Clarity. You have awareness, insight. You had an epiphany, a breakthrough, an aha moment, a light bulb moment, collective. Okay? You know the truth and the clarity as to what these people are doing to you. What is going on in this world. What is really happening, collective. Yeah. I'm also seeing it. Yeah, and it has caused you, this truth has caused you a lot of heartache and heartbreak, collective. A lot of heartache and heartbreak, collective. You may know the truth about something pertaining to a mother or something like that as well, collective. That card wanted to come out. Spirit, clarify moving forward and never looking back. Moving forward and never looking back. Yeah, I feel like you've been hanging around. I feel like you've been in, you have been hanging around, maybe stuck or stagnant in limbo. But I feel like you've been waiting for a new perspective in some type of way, hanging around waiting to see what is going to happen, or waiting on for something in particular, collective. But you are moving forward, okay, and you're never looking back, collective. Moving forward, never looking back, spirit. Yeah, 8 of Water here. I feel like you are moving on, collective. I feel like you are walking away, releasing, letting go, moving on, cutting off, loosing, releasing, and letting go of all people, places, and things that does not serve your highest good, have your best interests at heart. It is emotionally unfulfilling to you. I feel like you've been searching for something, searching for change, or something, because the 8 of Water is about change, collective. Okay. I feel like you've been searching for emotional fulfillment, collective, because everything behind you, everything in your past was not fulfilling unto you, which is why you had to release it, let it go, walk away, move on, cut it off. Okay? Yeah. Some type of change is taking place in your life, collective. You're listening to your intuition and you're following your wisdom. Spirit, clarify. They get mad and hate you when they can no longer control you or manipulate you for their own ill will. They get mad and hate you. They get mad and hate you, collective, when they can no longer control or manipulate you. Yeah. Again, I'm seeing another Tower card here, okay? Because there is some type of completion or ending, collective, like there's like a major tower. Yeah, I'm seeing the World card again. The World, the Hierophant. Like they could either they're trying to cause some type of chaos or tragedy or upheaval or something like that, or problem in the situation, or this is what is happening because of some type of completion or ending. I feel like this is what is happening with them. There's a major tower that is coming, that is going to happen. Okay. Yeah. These people wanted to keep you stuck, trapped, restricted, okay? They wanted you unable to move or get out of your situation, collective, okay? I'm telling you, these are people who have been using you and abusing you your entire life. These are people who collaborated together, okay? They are in a team, in a group. They collaborated together for the purposes of money, collective, okay? Yeah. And get mad and hate you, spirit. So you know, spirit, what else is going on here? They get mad and hate you when they can't control and manipulate you for their own ill will. These people could have tried to blackmail you into selling out, but it's interesting because as long as you was brainwashed, dumbed down, and under mind control, they just used and abused you, collective. They weren't trying to initiate you into their cult covers and secret societies, they cliques, clubs, groups, gangs, organizations, and gang stalking rings, sex rings, prostitution rings, and any of that other shit that they a part of. Okay, but only when you they realized that you was awake and aware, then they tried to blackmail you into selling out. Okay, they tried to your life, okay? They tried to they could have even tried to use your life or your past against you or something like that, or what have you. They tried to blackmail you into selling out just to set you up to make it easy to sacrifice you any goddamn way, collective. They ain't never had no love for you, collective. These are people that's been using you, abusing you, and working against you all your damn life, collective. But as long as they thought you was still brainwashed and dumbed down under mind control, they played up in your face while they stabbed you in your back, collective. They weren't trying to initiate you then. They weren't trying to recruit you to fuck then. No. Nobody taught you anything on purpose. Nobody included you on purpose. Nobody invited you in on purpose. Nobody initiated you on purpose. Nobody brought you into their cliques, their clubs, and their groups on fucking purpose. But it wasn't until you woke the fuck up today, then they decide to turn the fuck up. And then they want to blackmail you into selling out. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. So they get mad. They mad. They mad, collective. They get mad. And they hate you because they can't control you or manipulate you for their own damn ill will, collective. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like this change, whatever change that is occurring in your life, collective, you are moving on to calmer waters, collective. Mm-hmm. See, these people, they could have even tried to trick you, get you to sell your soul, collective. Get you to sell your soul to the devil, collective. Uh, Try to get you in some type of bogus contract of some kind, collective. Yeah. See, they collaborated together for the purposes of money, collective, but they just wanted to hurt you. They just wanted to silence you, collective. They just wanted to isolate you, collective. That's what the Four Swords is. They wanted to hurt you, harm you, collective, to the point of you needing help, healing, recovery, recuperation, or hospitalization, collective. And they worked together to do this. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Look, didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? And they plan was going to be to kill you. Transformation. That's the death card. Look, they worked together. They collaborated together for the purposes of money, collective. They could have even wanted to severely injure you or like hospitalize you, institutionalize you, collective, so that they could kill you. These people worked together, collaborated together for the purposes of money. To institutionalize you, hospitalize you, or injure you severely to the point so that they could kill you. Three of earth, four of air, transformation. That's the three of coins, the four of swords, and the death card. This is what they wanted to do to you because they know the moment that they realized that they couldn't control you or manipulate you anymore, a group of them collaborated together, collective, to take you down, and they were going to institutionalize you, lock you up in some type of hospital, collective, and they were going to kill you while you were in there. Swear to God. I offer you no lies. I tell you no tales. It's right here. It's right here, collective. It's right here, collective. Look, the devil. The devil is in the motherfucking details, collective. Yeah, they wanted you in sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret, collective. Spirit, clarify finding your happy place. This is what the satanic powers that be decided they was going to do to you because they couldn't oppress you anymore because you awake, because you aware, because you know the truth. Don't fuck around and be speaking the truth. You telling the people the truth about what they really did to you. See, they can't discredit you, collective. See, if you notice, most of the people that they try to discredit, collective, that's why people that they try to discredit in some type of way when they get to speaking truth and clarity about something, they need to be able to like put something on you. Oh, you a drug addict. You an alcoholic. You a abusive parent, neglectful parent. You know what I'm saying? You put any of that stuff out there, you mentally ill. You understand what I'm saying? You put any of that stuff out there like that. They put that stuff like that out on people all the time. And from the moment it hits the public, everybody in the public, automatically this person discredit. Everybody in the public, you know what I'm saying, turn on you. They like, oh yeah, we can't listen to this person. That person crazy. They said that person mentally, yeah, they said that person crazy. Oh, this person a bad parent. You see how they abuse their kids. Oh, that person a freaking drug addict. We should have known that person's on drugs. They an alcoholic. You seen them down there on the street like that. You understand what I'm saying? This is why they trigger you to be violent. This is why they trigger you to commit crimes and different things. They need to catch you on camera and shit. They try to trigger certain people to commit crimes, to act belligerent and ignorant all out in public and stuff, to have some type of mental breakdown. And everybody around, they got the cameras out and they got you on record. Now they can say, see, I told you this is a violent person. See, I told you this is a mentally ill person. This person is out of control. No bullshit. No bullshit. And they will stoop as low as to even use your children, collective. I have watched these people in real time manipulate my child. I'm talking about looking dead at her. And it'd be like a light switch, man. go from 1 minute to just everything cool, everything fine, no problem. You ever have children, like when you are a parent and you are an attentive parent, you know your kids. You know their mannerisms. You know from one day to the next, especially those of you who got children, and from one day to the next, they don't get in trouble like that. They don't be acting no fool. They don't be, if they, the type of kids, if you happen to hear them too loud, it's cause they playing or something, on their game, watching their video, whatever they doing, playing with their friends or something like that. But, to be loud and disrespectful, purposely, malicious, evil, doing things they ain't got no business doing, from one day to the next. They make your kids. They ain't like that. They buying their manners, all that shit. But all of a sudden, out the blue, your kid just get disrespectful than a motherfucker. To the point where you have to do a double take, like what you say? What the fuck are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Where you have to look sideways like, where the fuck does this come from? You understand? They being manipulated. They're being controlled. That ain't them. And no, that's the reason why no quicker than it switch on, it'll switch the fuck off. No bullshit. Just watch. Don't get mad immediately. Don't snap at me. Watch. I swear to God, they be being controlled. I done watched in real time. I done watched them do adults like this, bro. In real fucking, I swear to God on my life. Look, strike me down right now if I'm lying. I done watched in real time. They can do this shit remotely, bro. I have watched them trigger my daughter. I'm talking about not doing anything in particular, y'all. Just sitting there. I have watched them trigger, and right by the bathroom, I have watched them trigger my daughter use the bathroom on herself on purpose, just to trigger me to be upset and get pissed off and be like, why the fuck would you sit here and use the bathroom? You understand what I'm saying? You ain't doing nothing in particular. You understand what I'm saying? Why wouldn't you go to the bathroom just to trigger me to piss? I mean, it could be something as simple as that. Or anything. It could be treating your child to steal something at the store. Your child don't never fuck steal like that or whatever, to steal something at the store or something. And you didn't notice or something like that or what have, then something happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck this didn't trigger them to do this? Or you correcting your child about something and all of a sudden they get back and they fucking hit you or something like that. They done triggered that shit, bro. See, y'all think these motherfuckers, they play pretend like they motherfucking, they care about the kids and they such child advocates and shit. That's who they fucking brainwash and manipulate and groom and mind control the easiest. See, the younger you are, your mind is like a fucking sponge. It soaks up everything. It's easier to tap into the frequencies of a child's mind and manipulate it. Why do you think all these little shows that they be having and shit like that or what have you, these little competition shows, talent shows and shit they have, them motherfucking judges light up like a motherfucking light on a Christmas tree, like a firecracker on the 4th of July when they see some kids come out there that fucking talented in the bitch. They damn show be wanting to exclude right then every adult that's on the goddamn show. But they can't really do that. They have to play it all. But you know what I'm saying? It's like some tinkle inside of them when they see them kids come out there. You understand what I'm saying? Don't come out there no kid that's talented that got a sob story too, bitch, please. They behind the scenes, chopping it up with the keys, and the parents like a motherfucker, ready to pay them off right then. The fucking sign them kids over to the goddamn industry. I'm trying to tell y'all what goes on for real, in real time, behind the scenes in the motherfucking industry. This shit goes on every day. They can lie if they want to, because the bitch mad. Of course they ain't gonna tell the truth about it. But collective, because you know the truth, this is the reason why they mad. Collective, I'm telling you the plan. It's a group of them that linked up together, collective. They in a group together, collaborating together, collective. These people want to hospitalize you, institutionalize you, or injure you severely, collective. To cause your death, collective. Because they can't control or manipulate you anymore. Because you ain't who they want you to be, collective. Okay? Yeah. Spirit say everything gonna be okay though. Finding your happy place. Finding your happy place, collective. You could be finding your happy place, collective. I feel like this could be you having a peace of mind, collective. I feel like this could have to do with you having a peace of mind. Mm-hmm. Spirit. And I feel like this is what you've been hanging around. This is what you've been like waiting for, waiting on. Okay? Spirit, any other messages on they get mad and hate you when they can't control? Yeah, look, I'm telling you. They wanted to imprison you, collective. Four of swords, eight of swords. Okay? This is being institutionalized. Because the four of swords can speak of hospitals and rehabs and recoveries and different things like that. The eight of swords is literally somebody being stuck, restricted, locked down, uh, uh, um, trapped, hostage, captive, doom and gloom, crisis type of situation. This is what they wanted to do to you, collective. This is what the fuck they wanted to do to you, collective. And they've been working to do this to you, collective, because and they were gonna kill you while you was in there. You was never gonna get out of there. They was gonna kill you while you was in there. Okay? And this is all because that they can't manipulate you or control you anymore, and because you know the truth. Mm-hmm. I'm seeing the emperor here. Okay, these are persons in power, persons in authority, persons in leadership. See, that emperor can talk about persons in power, authority, leadership, uh, um, with structure, organizations, boss. You know what I'm saying? Level elitist type of individuals. Look, magician here, warlock as individuals. The emperor with the magician is a warlock. These are warlocks. Okay, yeah. They get mad and hate you when they can't control and manipulate you for their own ill will, collective. Okay? Yeah. But with this world and this tower here, like there's some type of completion or ending of a cycle here, which has caused a major tower, some type of chaos or tragedy, a sudden upheaval, or problematic situation, disruption, destruction, deception, or something, or what have you. It's because of these individuals here, collective. But this is what they were planning. This is what they have been planning, collective. These people have been plotting and planning and scheming, and it's a group of them. It's not any one of them. Okay, and I feel like there's this magician energy. They have been trying to manifest this to happen to you, collective. Yeah, they have. A group of them been working together to hurt you, harm you, endanger you, injure you, institutionalize, hospitalize you, collective. Okay? To cause your death, collective. These toxic, devilish, demonic as individuals. This is what they have been trying to do to you. Okay? They've even had celebrities, collective. This could be celebrity witches or some shit like that with the moon and the star here. I'm telling you, the star, these are people who are in the spotlight, who is famous, who's popular, who's well known, who has some type of following, who, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. These big bad bullies, they the ones that's been behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind your back, plotting, planning, scheming on you, strategizing against you, collective, and trying to, and then have the audacity. How you so big and so bad to fucking be targeting and attacking a person, but you want to keep it secret, you want to keep it hidden. Okay? If you real like you say you real, then why the fuck you gotta lie? Why the fuck you gotta hide? Cause you know you ain't righteous in what you doing. And I guarantee you, if a motherfucker was doing it to you or your goddamn children, you feel some type of fucking way. But you think it's perfectly the fuck okay? What? Cause you rich? Cause you famous? Cause you well known? Cause you popular? Cause you think you some fucking body that you can sit back and do this shit to me? And don't blame it on the devil, bitch. Yeah, the devil working through y'all. But you can use your own fucking mind. You're just evil, hateful, spiteful, demonic ass people. What type of people sit back and target another fucking person that ain't never done them nothing? That they don't even know the fuck from Adam, bitch. You just feel some type of way about them for no fucking reason at all. This person could be broke, poor, struggling. You living your best life. A good fucking life. Got more shit than any person could ever fucking imagine fucking having. And you got the audacity to sit your bitch made ass back bullying. Ain't these celebrities and popular people, these supposed leaders, these supposed Christians and shit, ain't they the very ones that came up with them anti-bullying ass fucking campaigns and shit? But you mean to tell me y'all really about that life? That's what the fuck y'all doing behind the fucking scenes? Y'all not fucking know role models for fucking young people. You're not anybody for people to even be looking up to when you doing this type of shit. It's just ridiculous. Finding your happy place, collective. I feel like you got options, collective. I'm seeing the seven of water here. So the 7 of water is all about options. It's all about choices. Okay. Options, choices, decisions. Yeah, I'm seeing the 5 of wands here. So it's been a lot of conflict, a lot of strife, a lot of jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, competition. Okay. Like, I don't understand how you want retaliation, punishment, payback, or revenge on somebody that ain't never did shit to you, bitch. Explain that. That you don't know from fucking Adam. That you could not tell nobody that they did any fucking thing to you. How the fuck you in this type of energy towards them? But that's what's going on here, collective. That's what's going on here. I feel like I'm seeing the 8 of earth here, collective. This could speak to a lot of people working together in some type of way. But this could also speak to your job, your occupation, your career, your talent, skills, abilities, okay? Your expertise, collective, your hard work, your effort, the dedication that you put into the work that you do, collective. These people could be hating on you because of this. Okay? Because of the work that you do. Bitch, somebody may hate the work that the fuck that you do. But it wouldn't be okay for me to come and fuck with you. Knock your motherfucking block off because I don't fucking like you or the work that you fucking do. The fuck over it. It's called free fucking will. And you got free will to do whatever the fuck you want to do in your goddamn life. What you don't have free will to do is to fuck with some damn body else. Maliciously. For your own evil intent, bitch. That's what your free will don't the fuck include. Got the sign here, collective. Again. So I feel like, you know, you may reach some type of happiness, abundance, or something like that as it relates to you know, your job, occupation, career, talent, skills, abilities, or even spiritual gifts for some of you. Okay? This could even tap into your hobbies and your trades or whatever is important to you, collective. Okay? Yeah. It's like these people wanted you in sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret, collective. Okay? That's what's going on here, though. Any other messages on everything's going to be okay, spirit? Everything's going to be okay. Yeah. Again, I'm seeing the high priestess. I feel like this 5 of swords, 7 of swords. What was that? 9 of swords energy. This is on this satanic powers that be. Okay? Again, we seen another high priestess card here. It came out here, collective. I feel like spirit is just saying in this energy, continue to listen to your intuition. Okay? Yeah, I'm seeing the two of fire here, two of wands here. I feel like you have clear vision, collective. You're making wise decisions, and this is the reason why Spirit is saying everything is going to be okay. Don't forget, these people are playing mind games with you. They're full of trickery. They're emotionally abusing you in some type of way, collective, okay? Everything's going to be okay. I'm also seeing the Hermit card here, so we know that you're in Hermit mode, collective, okay? I feel like you have clear visions. You're making wise decisions. I feel like while you have been in hermit mode, you've been doing a lot of reflecting, soul searching, and different things as such, collective. Any other messages on everything is gonna be okay, Spirit? Okay, I'm seeing the Ace of Water here. So the Ace of Water speaks of emotional fulfillment. Okay, at some point in time, there may be some type of emotional fulfillment that comes in for you all, collective. I feel like whoever you are, you're someone who's generous and kind, caring, nurturing, or what have you. Some of you all may receive some type of gift of generosity or something like that. Some of you all may meet a new love or something like that, or lover or something like that. Yeah. Ace of Fire here. So something about your growth, collective, because the Ace of Fire is all about growth. It's your passion, it's your drive, it's action being taken, okay? It's this newfound passion for love, for life, and different things. And this is the energy that you are in, collective, okay? Spirit is saying, and again, I'm seeing that, again, I'm seeing the Ace of Water here again, and I'm also seeing the Six of Coins here again that wants to come out on this energy. So Spirit is saying everything's going to be okay, guys, okay? But you do got the satanic powers that being who been oppressing you, collective. You got big bad bullies who are like popular people, famous people, well-known people, celebrity individuals, collective, and these people are mad because and they hate you and hating on you now because they can't control you or manipulate you anymore for their own ill wills, collective, okay? But that's what's going on here, guys. So I do hope that this is giving you all the truth and the clarity you were seeking pertaining to a situation you may be dealing with, or pertaining to a situation you may know that someone else is dealing with if you are cross-watching. For those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tip.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is shine bright like a diamond 36 with the underscore between each word. For any person who's interested in donating to the channel, you can do so through Cash App, which is $tip-diamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/add36diamond. As always, guys, y'all take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There's wickedness in high places, and there's evil that's lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep, what surroundings in the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey. Keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared, because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.